Hey guys, we're going to look at a game I played with a student. There's a 50-point komi that he has as the Blackstone, so it's known as a negative, rather reverse komi. And he's a fairly new student trying to get the list down, trying to get in the habit of using the list. Hard thing to do when your habits are otherwise, right? That's one of the hardest things is breaking your old habits, forming new ones. I thought this game we played we could see some good things as to how to do that. We'll see if it works. Okay, I'm white. Black's got the big komi. Standard stuff. Okay, here. Actually, let's start here. There's nothing going on. Black can play anywhere he wants. If black plays on this side, okay, but black's not going to build anything. If black plays on this side, he's going to build things. So it's kind of a more active, natural way. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Now, lots of moves that can be played. What are the natural ones? Well, let's see. Our list, black's okay, white's okay. There are three big areas. 1, 2, 3. Area 1's the smallest because white's low and settled. I figure everyone knows about that. Area 3 is narrow. Area 2's, everyone wants Area 2, so the top's biggest. That leaves us with probably A. We could also do B, but A. Okay, black plays here. And this starts our idea about habits. So black looks at the board and says, oh, I'll play here. I'm bothering white, which is true. I feel bothered. But my group, as it stands, has 3 options for health, which is the basic, that's the basic definition or criteria for having a healthy group is if you have 3 options. Options include the ability to run, 2 eyes in 1 move, or he's so weak, he's too weak to bother me very much. Okay. So white has 3 options, 3 ways to run. So black thinks about the move, seems natural to him, he puts it down. What did he do? He used his own habitual criteria for the move. The thing to do is go, wait a minute. And this is the big thing. Don't put a stone down. That's the trick. Stop putting stones down. But I want to put one at that spot. Wait. Before you do that, let's just check the list. House white, perfectly healthy. Black's fine, white's fine. What's big? The top. Oh, that's a pretty short. It's not putting the stone down and going through a quick list. Then you're playing on top. Would he have known the top's biggest? Yeah, he knows that. I know him. He knows that. Then why did he play on the right? Giving up Sente for nothing or near nothing. Old habits. So before you put the stone down, double check your thinking. Okay, boom. My move, I'll just take the 3-3. Thank you very much. Okay, here we are. Black puts a move down. It's a nice move. but he didn't check the list. He just put a stone down. That's what you're not supposed to do. So instead, we check our list. How's our A group? Fine. How's our B stone? Slightly far from home, no big deal. I think we're fine there. Okay, what else is going on? Well, we do have that C group that just, I mean, it's behind enemy lines, right? That means you can draw a line from B to D, and white's behind it. Okay, well, that's suspicious. It's not that white's weak, like there's something suspicious here. So you do a little readout. For instance, corner first. Okay, so let's kick. So in Sente, we've stopped one direction. Now what? Well, remember, area 1, that's the biggest thing nearby. Well, what if we just continue to attack from there? You see black at the corner, black's developing the right, securing the right, all in Sente. So he would find this once he gets in the habit of not putting stones down, running through the list. Okay, we continue here. Tari, down. Okay. What he did, he quickly put a stone down. And it's big. And sent it. Now, I have little bells set. When I'm impatient, when I'm greedy, when I'm afraid, and the stone starts going down based on those feelings, the bell goes off. I go, wait a minute, and I pull back. What's going on? Let me double check things. So I would have caught that just because the way I was putting it down. I'm so eager. Oh, it's Ari. Yeah, so we check. How's our groups? Well, our A group, perfectly. I mean, it's just alive. No problem there. Our B group is officially undercut. And with being undercut, the C stone's all of a sudden far from home. In other words, white can simply, let's come even closer. White can play here, threaten to connect under. Black says, no, you're not going to connect. I mean, black can't keep white inside. There's a lot of ways white can do this. Well, I'm actually feeling uncomfortable here. Great, you should be defending. Well, how? Well, you got no base. How do you do it all? How about here? Strong, real connection, points, life. Here, here, I take my sente up. And now my bottom right, I'm uncomfortable. So I go ahead and get to the corner. Now, he is an aggressive sort. So the Atari came very natural to him. Atari, I'm going to capture you. He's trying to learn, calm down. My entire position on the bottom's about to fall apart. I don't like that. I'm going to defend instead of attack. White plays, black gets sent it. Okay, he does the Atari, 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 save, save, Atari, Atari, connect. And he starts in with the fight. His position in area 1 is extremely thin. He has no right to be aggressive here. If he stopped to ask, how are my groups? Those look really weak. It's not time to fight, it's time to defend. And probably now, since the A side is the weaker side, maybe B, C, something like that. He cuts. Okay? If you're fighting, that's all great. He knows a lot of good moves, lots of them. But his when to do them isn't great. Okay, my move. Come on in. Here, his intent is to hurt these stones, the white stones. His intent should be defense. Because if he asks, how are my groups? Well, my B group, it's out. How about black A? Close the skirt. And if you play that way, then all of a sudden this black stone's alive. That's pretty great. Matter of fact, it's still alive. Well, that's not true. Boom, boom, boom. Not still alive. Here, white wants to run to the left on the bottom, like that. So again, I'm trying to point out not just what's the better move, but how do we find it? Well, by following the list. How do we follow the list? Stop putting stones down. Now, I just imagine some people go, well, that's stupid. You got to put a stone down. Well, no, you don't. You can let the clock run out and say, and believe it or not, this is something that a lot of stronger players had to go through to get to be stronger. I refuse to put a stone down until I know where it goes. And let the clock run out. I have no idea where it goes. Let the clock run out. Break it down. What's going on? What should be defending? It's only three things to do: defend, attack, or take territory. And generally speaking, they're in that order. So once you get that down and you have that discipline, then you can start moving forward. That's really all I wanted to say with this game. But let's just look at a little bit more. Little reading says that black is Gote. So I come out, right? This is me getting out. Oh, I'm almost alive. Yeah, almost, but I'm not alive. I could get alive or I could run out. Run before living. I'm getting out, attacking the bottom, attacking the center. And then go for the surround. There's no reading here. I have no idea. I assume I don't surround. It's kind of thin, but it sure bothers him a tremendous amount. I want to make things uncomfortable for him. And then out for my own life. So I have a great strong center, great strong groups, and just out. Little ladder he didn't see. He has two groups. How he's going to, he can't save them both. So the center one's dead. And he gives up here because everything's just dying. So one thing, when we finished, I said, this is one of our first reverse komi games. I generally don't play reverse komi games with students until they have the basics down a little bit. And he's still working on the definitions. He's a pretty new student. Anyway, so this is our first one. And I said, this should be a great example of when I say keep your group strong, that's an important thing. He says, yeah, I had no idea I was that aggressive. That was, which is funny. Okay, so I hope that someone heard something there that could be useful. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye.